Hey guys, this is Josh. Welcome to 4 Acre Farm. This morning, me and my oldest daughter Emily are going to replant some of the garden. We have had some plants that I believe have been overwatered. We've been watering them pretty heavy, and actually got a bunch of rain over the last couple of weeks, so it kind of hurt the root system. So anyway, the cucumbers that we had planted are probably going to have to be replanted, and we're also going to plant some green beans today. But guys, look what I found. We went to the Mennonite market here down the road. We found this pumpkin butter. I've never even heard of it before. It's kind of like apple butter, but it's only got like 3 ingredients. You got pumpkins, brown sugar, and lemon juice. And so it's pretty tasty. And so if the pumpkins do well, I think I'm going to look at trying to make some of this stuff. But anyway, let's get out in the garden. There's my poor squash plants. And my cucumber plants that are pretty much dying or dead. So we're going to replant them. We bought some new cucumber plants. These are the bush style plants. We've also got some green bean seeds down there that we're going to plant on this side to grow up the trellis. Alright, we got the new bush cucumbers all planted. And then we've come in behind them. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey Emily. That's Emily, my daughter. And we have
planted beans all over here, and they can grow up here.
Good deal. Alright guys, to give you a little update on the in-ground garden here. Got some squash plants doing real good back there. I'll probably be getting my first squash this weekend off of it. They got some growing on it, almost ready to pick. Didn't think our cucumbers were gonna make it, but they're actually growing and vining out now, so hopefully they'll grow some cucumbers for us. Or I mean some cantaloupes for us. We got these kale here doing really good. Our cabbage is doing really good. After I put the drainage in the sweet potatoes, they took right back off. So our sweet potatoes in the bucket project is going good. The little experiment we're doing seems like they're doing good. Our tomato plants over here are getting big. They've actually started putting out our first tomatoes. There's Hallie's apple tree she planted in a bucket. It's growing. And if you guys remember, I planted this bucket and made this into a planter, and we had some pumpkins growing. Well, we've transplanted the pumpkins into these 3 buckets here. And we've also brought the rest of them out to the pumpkin patch and transplanted them out there to the ones that didn't come up. And then we've replanted this bucket and these 3 buckets, 4 little buckets here with the Halloween blend pumpkins, the orange and white pumpkins. So in about a week we'll have some more sprouts coming up. Alright guys, here's some update on our gourds. Got a bunch of loofah gourds coming up. They're doing awesome. Got some birdhouse gourds coming up over there. They're doing really good too. Right here's the other raised bed on the other side of the chicken coop. We've got some ornamental gourds growing here. We've got some little bitty heirloom pumpkins. And then we only had 1 dipper gourd come up, but it's doing good. So our gourds are up and doing well. Right, here's our silky chicks. They're growing, doing really well. We took the rest of the chicks out and put them in with the main flock last weekend. But these guys were still just a little bit too small to be introduced just yet. So they got this whole coop to themselves. I'm sure they're really enjoying it. All right, guys, give me a little update on all the pumpkin patch, how much the pumpkins have grown. You guys are doing really good so far. Here's our biggest one right down here. I mean, that dude right there is jamming. Anyway, we've got a pumpkin on each heel now. We've transplanted enough to have them on each heel, so we've got 3 rows.
One has 2.
Yeah. One has a couple of them on there. Anyway, pumpkin patch is doing awesome, guys. Hey guys, so what we've done out here at the pumpkin patch today is we took some of the wood chips we had in our compost bin. They've either been out of a brooder or off the chicken coop floor, and we've mulched the pumpkin plants, the ones that were not growing as fast as the other ones. If you remember, we had to replant this first row of pumpkins because they didn't come up, and so the other ones got a jump start on them, and so did the weeds. So I think the weeds were kind of fighting for the nutrients and stuff. So we put the mulch down. I'll show you. I kind of mulched them down. And number one, it'll keep the weeds away. Number two, it'll retain moisture, and so I won't have to worry about coming out and just watering these individual plants. I can water them like normal with the big ones, and these will retain the moisture where the big ones will allow it to drain off a little better. But guys, we just did this all along this row right here. And all right, so guys, we'll probably do that to all the ones, even the big ones, but I wanted to get the small ones today to make sure I was gonna have enough to go around. But that's about all I've got to do. I have time to do today. But guys, that's about a wrap for this video. Just want to give you some updates on the stuff we're doing at the farm. I thank you guys for watching. If you haven't, please like, subscribe, and God bless.